I wanted to share with you, some personal stuff, relationship stuff. My partner and I were at war for years, okay? When we first tried to start speaking, it was horrible. I mean, we were both so defensive. The shields and swords were up, and it was World War III in this house for years. What I wanted to share with you is that he and I'm going to say mostly me in the beginning, because I had learned so many tools going through this injury, so many tools. Not just to calm myself, but also to recognize what someone else might be going through. And I thank God I had the conscious of mind to realize that I was dealing with someone who was also in trauma. I'm not laughing because of that. I'm laughing at my dogs right now. Anyway, I stood fast. I held my ground. I stayed in the truth. I got the outside help I needed. And because of that, he was able to start lowering his sword and shield, and so was I. And then because of all of that, he started to recognize what was going on with him. And he sought outside help and started owning some of his own stuff. You know, sometimes we get so stuck in fight or flight that we can't see the truth. We can't see reality. All we know is, my God, we've got to fight, right? That's not happening here anymore. The man that I'm with now, I don't recognize him. And what we're having to walk through right now is heartbreaking, but I'm also seeing it change him in ways that I never thought I would ever witness. My dogs are acting up tonight. I'm sorry, I'm being interrupted a lot tonight, but I felt on my heart I needed to share this, and I know he won't mind. There are gifts in this injury, and I keep saying that, but I'm watching it, and you know, I have no idea how we're going to survive now, because our world has been rocked again, and I'm facing something in a couple of weeks, so is he. We're both kind of going to trial in a couple of weeks. So, but there's been no fighting. There's been no fighting. There's been a lot of respect, a lot of consideration, a lot of humiliation, a lot of understanding, caring, appreciation. I could go on and on and on, and if I had walked away and given up, I wouldn't be witnessing any of this. None of it. I feel loved. No, our relationship is not perfect. He's having to deal with his own trauma and issues right now, and so am I. So we're giving each other the space to do that. Unfortunately for me, it's a very lonely space because I can't really go anywhere or do anything. I can't visit anyone. I just have him, but what feels so wonderful to me is I'm able to hold him up right now. And through doing, we teach. That's another thing I wanted to say, and I really want you to hear that. Through how we behave, we teach others how to treat us. No, he was not nice to me, but I continued to do whatever I could to show him how much I appreciated his help, how much I cared about him. I continued to make breakfast for him every time he was home, because even in acute, oh my God, he ate the same thing every morning and did not complain. But we weren't speaking either. It was horrible. 5 years into this, we started finally sort of talking. And now I don't know what I'd do without him, and I think he feels the same way about me. I make him breakfast every morning, but you know what's changed? He makes sure I have hot water for my tea, and he comes in and he wakes me in the morning very kindly and very gently and with a smile. And he always thanks me for breakfast. That's not a small thing. So hopefully our trials will go well. If they don't, we'll get through it. As far as I'm concerned, as long as we have a roof over our head and food to eat and we're getting along and no one's busting our door down, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm not a Prada girl. I need my paints, but I can figure that out. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about being able to continue to paint. I'm stuck again. Can't go to dance. We haven't been able to go to class. I'm afraid I'm going to forget what I learned. But the weight of what we're both under right now, my body is not responding very well, and he's not doing very well. He's doing great for him, though. He's doing great for him. He's learning some tools, too. And again, I'm just so grateful for all the help. He found a good guy to talk to. He's got good friends at work. Or he had. He still has them. They're calling. I don't know what's going to happen there. There is a possibility that this might work in our favor, but it's so scary. And same with my trial. It's just so scary, but I've decided I'm going to go there to educate a jury of people about this injury and what we go through, because that's been my goal from the beginning since I got injured, and why not have it be that at the trial? There will be a lot of ears listening. I'm not going to trial for just me. That hit me last night really hard. I'm going to trial for all of us. And that right there is going to help me stay calmer. I love you guys. Thank you for being on my side and for seeing me, for loving me back. Wow. Never give up hope, okay? I never thought I would see us like this, ever. I know we're separated now, but I think the friendship was much needed. And now, because I'm getting SSI, I can also contribute. I can pay rent. I can pull some of my weight here that way, which really feels good. The playing field has kind of been leveled a little bit, and I feel like I'm part of the game now. Love you. Forever Windows Warriors. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. So I've been writing a lot of stuff, and I've been letting my GPT chat spell check it for me and change whatever words don't seem right. But it's still like my heart in there in those words. Good night. Talk to you soon. Be safe out there, okay? Stay in your truth. Be honest with yourselves too, okay?